Hey guys, it is episode 168 of the Cat Lady YouTube. Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, thank you for checking me out. If you are returning, thank you for always coming back and putting up with my shenanigans. I am a fiber related podcast, but I tend to craft all the things. My name is Andrea, also known as the Cat Lady with 2 T's, which stands for craft all the things. And I focus on a lot of knitting, crochet. I'm like super obsessed with crochet right now, but I also throw in lots of random things at random times. So without further ado, I will, I don't know what I'm doing. I am just coming off vacation. So last week I posted an episode that actually spanned like a week and a half. I posted on Wednesday. I still haven't updated the notes. I will get to that, I promise. But I'm a little bit out of sorts now. And usually I record snippets throughout the week and then post on Fridays. So obviously last week was different and I didn't record anything. Of course, Thursday, Friday, and now it's Wednesday. So we didn't get back into town. We got into town Monday. We were gone from Thursday through Monday. We went to the Upper Peninsula. I'm from Michigan. So we went to the UP. And that was the first time Jim's been to the UP. It was the first time I've been to the UP as an adult and could remember anything. And of course, it's the first time the kids went to the UP. So we had a really good time. And I'll chat about that a little bit more. So I don't have a ton to share because I haven't done anything. And I haven't worked on anything particularly. But I did bring a project with me on vacation and worked on that. So I will show you. You can follow me on social media. I'm on Instagram, Facebook as the Cat Lady. I also have a struggling hand-dyed yarn business that I'll talk about in a minute as well. But last you saw, I was working on this, and I was probably like here, maybe, and I messed up. I found out that I had messed up all the way back here. I put the marker where I ripped back. So I'm in the car, and I ripped it back all the way to here. So pretty much the beginning. It is called the Stingray Top. I will eventually put the links below. Once I put the links below for this episode, I will update last episode, so I'll get everything up. It doesn't show when you wear it, but it's got this little like bubbly thing here, but it's just because the way it's made, I guess. I don't know. I don't really care for it, but again, once it's on, and you kind of, I did block it and everything, but it smooths out. But it's a cute little bandana style top. I did kind of alter the pattern. I always have to alter patterns, it seems, for one reason or another. So when I got to this part where the end of the gold color, that was the size that was supposed to be done, and that was the size that like would wrap around my back and be okay, like a bit of a gap to cinch it tight. But like if you look where that falls, it's like, okay, that's like my side boob's still hanging out there, so I really needed a little bit extra coverage. So I was running low on the gold, so I thought, okay, I'll add the contrast color, which I really liked, because I wasn't sure if I was gonna have enough gold anyways. So it wraps around, and if you follow me on Instagram, there's a picture. Well, I won't put it in here because I don't have it on my phone anymore. I already unloaded my phone. So it goes like that. So Stingray top, really cute. It was an easy travel project. Using up stash. This is a Hobby Lobby cotton that I'm trying to use up because I bought it to make breast forms when I was donating my time for awesome breast forms. Stopped doing that a while ago, but I still had all this leftover cotton, so I want to use it. That's it. That's all I'm going to say about that. And it is living in my handmade bag. One of my first bags I think I made a long time ago. It's a cute bag though. I like it. I haven't touched Very Vero. I haven't touched Pincha. I haven't touched my blanket, so I haven't touched anything else because I wasn't here, and all those things required either lots of yarn wrangling or concentration, which I knew I wouldn't have. But I did start something else, and as a side note, before I talk about this, I don't talk about my, political views and stuff very often because I'm just not really eloquent at speaking, and I get kind of tongue-tied and twisted and whatever, so I just tend to stay quiet most of the time. But if you've followed me for a long time, you kind of know where I stand on a lot of things, and so I'm very upset about what's going on in our country. So of course we were out of town when the ruling came down, and which was kind of a good thing. So we both my husband and I were like, okay, we're just gonna stay off the internet and whatever, which we were semi-forced to because the Upper Peninsula does not have the best connectivity. So most of the times we could not get on the internet or anything. So I don't know how this is turning out yet, but it'll be quick. So, but I am making the Descent cowl or collar. So it's kind of a replica, supposedly, or a representation of Ruth Bader Ginsburg's Descent collar. Why do I keep calling it a cowl? So obviously I'm just going to have to block it out flat. However this works. I feel like something's wrong. I don't know. Hopefully it's going to work out. I'm using Serenity sock yarn. Just trying to find some white yarn. It's a little bit weird because it's very fine. It's, you know, fine yarn with a really large hook. So it's supposed to be lacy, but I'm trying to figure out, like, I feel like it's like the way the pattern was written, I feel like something's wrong here because it's like really loose at the top and then it gets like tighter. So I might have to reconsider what I'm doing here because I don't feel like it's gonna lay flat. But again, I could block it too, so I don't know. I did follow the pattern a little bit differently than it stated because I didn't want it, and that might be my problem. I did a foundation double crochet at the top. Yeah, I feel like this isn't gonna lay the way I want it to. So we might rip that out and try again. So I did a foundation double, which makes it a really stretchy foundation row or cast on, whatever, chain. Because I really was not having a fun time trying to double crochet into the chains of these tiny, tiny things. So I did the foundation row, which meant you just did it all at one time. But now it's like super loose. And then the next two rows it's a free pattern, were half doubles and singles. So I think like it's now gotten tighter. And now I'm working on this chain. So I don't know if this is going to work out. It almost looks like a garter belt. So I don't know. But I don't know. A little bit of like craftivism, I guess you could say. So I don't know. This might have to come out though. Might have to try a different pattern or try something else. So, yeah, I don't think that's going to work. It's really, maybe it's going to be a garter belt or a garter. That might fit around my leg. Stay tuned. Might be the Descent garter. And that's it. So as for our trip, we went to the UP, like I said, and I have a collection. I've been trying to collect stickers. I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet. I kind of want to make like some kind of like, I don't know, I always want like a photo album with stickers in it, with like a picture of us and where we were, but I'm not sure. But I'll show you the stickers I got this time. So we went to, let's see if I can think of the order we went to. Okay, so we went to the Mystery Spot, which is a weird place that is like pretty much they take, it's not like an optical illusion. It's sort of an optical illusion. Like my husband tried to explain it to me and I didn't get it. So it's like they build the house on a certain angle and then they build something else on a certain angle. So you feel like you're like crazy, awkward, and like leaning when you're not. I don't get it. But they of course claim it's some kind of crazy gravitational thing when it's really just some sort of illusion. But it's called the Mystery Spot. It was right across the bridge, the Mackinac Island Bridge, when we came into town. So that was our first place we went. And I got a hoodie. And Emily got a hoodie too. We got matching hoodies. So I'll try to put in a picture. And then we went to the waterfalls. Or no, we went to the Bear Ranch. So Oswald's Bear Ranch. So that was a kind of cool sticker. My stickers seem to have a theme here after this one. I have 3 of them that kind of look the same. So Oswald's Bear Ranch, it's a bear sanctuary, basically. Supposedly they get bears that are like trapped or whatever from the Michigan DNR or the federal land, whatever, and they keep them in their sanctuary. But they had like a little cub area and you can get pictures with the cubs, and you know, hopefully it's all on the up and up. You always hope. It looked really nice. It was clean. The bears looked content, and some of the bears were kind of frisky, if you know what I mean. So that was kind of funny. We saw some happy bears doing their thing, and they had like enclosures for the cubs, yearlings, which apparently were mixed. You know, the cubs were in a section, the yearlings were in a section, and then they had the adult males and adult females separated. So that was. And it was huge, and you know, we walked around and it was kind of fun. Then we went to the waterfall. So the Taquamenon Falls State Park. And there is 2 sections of the park. There is the Upper Falls and the Lower Falls. And the Upper Falls is a giant, like 50-foot waterfall. And you can go down and watch it. And apparently it is a orangish brown colored because of the acid that comes from the roots of the trees that leach into the water then. So it's, you know, all natural and it's not dirty. It's just orange. And we got to swim in the Lower Falls. So Lower Falls are like a series of very small waterfalls. And you can pretty much like walk in them. So we did that. And we went there twice because it was so much fun. And again, I'll try to put in a couple pictures. And then one of the days we went to Whitefish Point, which is the home of the great, and so this one looks different. So, you know, so these two look similar. Color schemes are very like 70s. I don't know. This one's not, but this was the only sticker that had a picture of the area. So this is an actual picture of what that looked like. It was a series of buildings. It used to be like a Coast Guard. I think the Coast Guard still might work out of this. I'm not sure if it's still active or not. I feel like it still was, but they had like rescue boats and stuff in there, which they don't use anymore because they use helicopters and stuff. But this is like near, I think this, I'm not even gonna say it because it's probably wrong. They had artifacts from the Edmund Fitzgerald, which apparently is very popular, which there's a song, and which is a boat that sank, one of the biggest shipwrecks, mysterious shipwrecks from 1975. It sank, no one was recovered, 29 people lost their lives, very sad. And, you know, of course the relatives are, their relatives and stuff are still alive now because that wasn't that long ago. And then there's a lighthouse there that is completely automated now, but used to be manned. So there was lighthouse quarters. So we got to walk through like and see where they lived, where the family lived that took care of the lighthouse. There was like a Coast Guard, couple Coast Guard buildings with like storage rescue boats and stuff like that. And then they had a little museum. They had the bell from the Edmund Fitzgerald in there that they brought up from the bottom of the lake. And yeah, there's been a ton of like shipwrecks in that Lake Superior. So we saw remnants of a bunch of shipwrecks, which was like kind of depressing, but interesting as well. And then on our last day, we went and saw the pictured rocks. So there's my other sticker. So these 3 stickers look very similar. And the pictured rocks is a large, it's a national lakeshore coast. National lakeshore, is it called? I don't know. But it's a national coastline, whatever. Along, in Munising, Michigan. And it's, just these like natural forming rock wall with all these like little coves and caves and stuff that are all very colorful from all the minerals that, like, again, he used the example of like if you have like hard water and it turns your sink a certain color when it drips. It's the same thing, like the water runoff, and it's all different colors, like from copper and iron and all these other minerals. So it makes all these pretty patterns in the rocks, and then there's like cutouts. And so we took a boat ride. It was freezing because that day the UP is usually a little bit colder, but we actually had some nice 80-degree days. But then it got really cold on the day that we went on the boat, and of course we're on a boat in Lake Superior, so it was cold. It was bright windy, but on our way, and it was 2 hours. It was a 2-hour boat ride, so it was kind of long. So we go out like an hour, and it was kind of cloudy, but then on our way back, it got a little more sunny. So we got some nice pictures of like cloudy rocks and sunny rocks. So, and Jim took a whole bunch of pictures with his phone. So I tried to take some pictures with my camera, but my big camera, but I haven't looked at them yet. So they'll require a little editing because I had the bright. And they always, I don't know. I have a hard time. I don't know if it's the lens. I'm a very rusty photographer. Took photography in college, but it was like a whole different thing then. So that's it. And it's already Wednesday. I have a slew of appointments the rest of the week. Physical therapy. I have some other doctor's appointments. I gotta get blood taken, physical. So I get my blood taken, and then I have a physical next week. So they kind of space it out. So that's that. So I don't know how much I'm gonna get done. And then it's 4th of July weekend. We have plans and stuff. See some family, whatever. As for business stuff, I met with a friend today who she is a business consultant, and she had posted on Facebook last week that she was looking to, I think she's looking to build like her own like workshops to sell. Like, so it's like business workshops for business people. And she's doing some case studies and was looking for like people who just wanted to chat and talk about their business and stuff. So we did that today for like 15 minutes, and we're going to now set up an appointment for like an hour and a half, like deep dive into my business and what I want to do and what things I can do, how to better market myself, etc. So I'm excited to go down this path here and see what's up, see what she has to say. And of course, you know, if I want to even go further, I can then purchase her workshop. But all this is free and it's totally cool. She's not pressuring or anything. So, and yeah, it's fun to chat with her. So that's, yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what I'm going to do. I'm thinking, yeah, I just don't know where to go. I just don't know where to go with my business at this point. Like, I know what I want, but it's like, I don't know how to get it. So yeah, that's what we're going to talk about. So that'll be fun. And so that's going to be whenever, I don't know. So hopefully in the next month or two, I can kind of restart things. So if you haven't signed up for my newsletter, sign up, because there might be new things coming, and there might be interesting things coming, and there might be sales coming. I don't know, because I don't know what the plan should be, but I do know newsletter is important. So if you want to sign up for my newsletter, the link has always been below. So do that. And yeah, I will pop back in for probably just one more update. We're already at 16 minutes, so I don't like to make these episodes super long. I try to keep them within a half an hour. Sometimes they're 40 minutes, but I did a lot of talking today, which happens sometimes, especially when I don't have a lot of crafts. But we'll see what I get worked on. This is going to have to come out. This is going to have to come out the more I look at it. So I just, yeah. Anyway, I will talk to you one more time probably, and then we'll wrap up this week's episode and get that posted on Friday. So I will talk to you next time. Hey guys, it's Friday, July 1st, which is also the dating anniversary for me and my husband. And what was it? I can't remember what we determined. It was 2006. So what is that? 10, 17, 16 years dating. Is that right? I think that's right. I finished. I did not rip it out. So what I ended up doing is, where I had mentioned that I did a foundation double at the cast on. Sorry, my hair. So I flipped it. So I broke it off where I had so I did the foundation double, the half double, and the single. And I had joined it or whatever. Last you saw it, and I started the loops, and I took the loops out, and then I broke the yarn and I flipped it over, since the foundation double side was the stretchier side, is now the bottom. So I just rejoined the yarn and did the loops on that side. There's a couple mistakes, I think, in the back area, but it's really not noticeable. So I think it turned out really cute. And the size, you saw the size. The size was perfect. Actually, the pattern had one extra round of loops, but I thought the way it was good. So yeah, I think that turned out really cute. So I need to find, I feel like I need to find like it's more of a, I don't know, it kind of looked cute with the dress. I don't know, should I wear it around? I feel like I should. So that's that. So that's done. And I forgot to show you that also on vacation in the car I was working on this. It keeps twisting. I don't know if I need to like block it, maybe wash it, but obviously when I hold it up it doesn't twist though. So but it's a little loose. So I mean, I just freehanded this. I made the size to fit the bottom that I thought, but it's definitely a little loose. Maybe I could have stopped a couple rows early as well, but again, I used it the whole trip. It functioned just fine. Sometimes when I grab the bottle, it comes out. So I don't know if I need to like, I don't know, can I put like a little drawstring in there just to kind of cinch it around the thing, I don't know. But I like the pattern. It was the same, it was like a shell. I think she called it a shell stitch. It was the same stitch I was using in the stingray top. So this just little like shell stitch. So I just did that with space in it. So that's cute. Just using Bernat Handicrafter. cotton. Again, another just stash buster. And I think I used a lot of it. So I've had that around for a long time. So it's good to use up some of the stuff. So that's it. I haven't done anything else. And I forgot to show you one other thing that is not related, but is related to our vacation. So I got this ring. It's, I can't remember. It was like Michigan Metals or something. I don't know. But it's a cute little like adjustable ring. So you kind of could squeeze it to fit. And then Emily picked out a ring. And she just didn't like it after she picked it out. She wore it for like 20 minutes. She's like, this is uncomfortable. So I have this ring as well. So, which is cute. I don't know if you can see. It's Michigan. So now I got my rings, and I like rings, so it worked out fine. It is going into the holiday weekend. We're just doing some things with family. A couple days, we're doing a concert in the park tonight, and so that will be with my dad, so that'll be fun. My mom's birthday was yesterday, so we're going to see her this weekend as well, celebrate her birthday, and see some of Jim's family. So that's it. That's all I got. I am off to physical therapy today. I only have, I think, 1 more week left of that, and I do feel like things are better. They're not perfect, but I do feel like finally, like, I'm not getting the numbness as often. So I have noticed I'm trying to sit up straighter, so that's good for my posture. I probably, yeah, I don't know. I think I maybe need to start doing some like yoga or something, just some good stretching. And I think that'll help. I might go see a chiropractor, so I need to look into that. But as of now, I'm content with how things are progressing. So I have a couple more physical therapy sessions, and we'll see where we are. Thank you to everyone that had made suggestions and reached out and stuff. I do appreciate that, and I'm going to look into all other avenues if needed to make sure I'm feeling a-okay. So I appreciate that. That is all I have to say this week. I know it was a weird episode, so all my episodes are weird episodes, so thank you so much for continuing to stick around, because I don't know why you do sometimes. With that, I'm hoping to get some work done on Pincha today, maybe get another petal done. I really need to crank out Very Vero, because that's going to be easy. It's just that I know I picked 3 colors, so I still have the sleeves. Okay, it's not going to be as easy as I thought. It's just the yarn wrangling is just like, but it's simple. Like, it's just literally like right now, it's just back and forth the granny stitch rows. So, I mean, it's like super easy. So I really need to get back in the rhythm of that. But it requires me to like sit on the couch and like stroll my yarn out everywhere. So it's just, I haven't had a chance to do that. And Pincha requires me to sit down and count. So like everything has just been, I don't have the brain space. It's like total vacation fatigue, and I'm like still just, and as for vacation pictures, I will put some in at the end. So if you are interested in seeing a little slideshow of our pictures, I will put them in at the end of the episode. So that is it. Also a picture, I'll put in a picture of me with, oh no, I'll do that. You've already seen that. I'm going to put in the stingray picture that I said I wasn't. I'll do that too. So I'm going to stop rambling. I hope everyone has a great weekend. Please stay safe and stay healthy and go out there and craft all the things